Hey everyone, welcome to Motion Drafts. Today we are designing and animating this really cool visual. We will start by using Adobe Illustrator for the initial design and then jumping into After Effects, where we'll be playing with my latest script, Area.Sense. So let's go. First, open Adobe Illustrator, then create a new artboard at 1080 by 1350 pixels, the ideal resolution for Instagram posts. Next, grab the ellipse tool from the toolbar and draw a nice ellipse. Then remove the fill color so we're left with just the stroke. Now, in the stroke color box, apply a gradient and increase the stroke size so we can see what's happening. To get this effect, make sure your stroke is aligned to the center. Then in the gradient panel, select Apply Gradient Along Stroke, and there you go. This is a look a lot of people have been asking about. Now, increase the stroke width and scale down the ellipse to create a filled circle. Duplicate the ellipses and distribute them evenly across the artboard. But here's the thing, we need each circle on a separate layer, so let's do something quick. I have a small free script called Eximo for Illustrator. It automates this process and keeps everything organized. Let me show you how Eximo works. And if you don't have it, I'll also show you how to do this manually. With Eximo, you just select your layers, go to File, then Scripts, then Other Scripts, and find Eximo in your script library. However, if you've installed it in Illustrator's Scripts folder, it'll always be ready to use, and if you don't know how to do that, I've made a video showing how to install Illustrator Scripts. I'll leave the link in this video's description. Now back to Eximo. When you run it, a small window pops up asking if you want to name your layers. Just type in the name, press OK, and Eximo will automatically create beautifully organized layers for you. Super easy. But if you don't have Eximo, here's how you can do it manually. Select your layers in the Layers panel. Click on the hamburger menu and choose Release to Layers Sequence. Then, just drag them out to separate them. It's simple, but I made Eximo because I hate manually renaming layers. It just keeps everything more organized. Alright, our Illustrator work is done. Let's save the file and move on to After Effects. Now in After Effects, import the Illustrator file. On the Import options, select Composition, Retain Layer Sizes, then open the new composition. The first thing we're going to do is create a solid layer for the background. I'm going to use a dark gray for the color. Nice. Now, let's start setting up the rotation of this my script, Area.Sense. If you're not familiar, Area.Sense lets you apply proximity-based effectors to layers in After Effects, letting you control color, scale, position, rotation, and effects with easy-to-use controllers. Let's see it in action. First, select all the layers, then go to Modes in Area.Sense and choose Look at Target. Then press Apply and close this small window. Now, as you can see, all the layers will be facing the Look controller. And the best part is that this controller has sliders that let you fine-tune the effect. Here you can adjust the area field and fall off to get the rotation look you want. Now, let's create a tiny ellipse and parent it to the Look controller. So when we animate it, it feels that the circles are looking at the tiny ball. But before we start animating, let's add another effector. This time, select all the layers again, go back to Area.Sense, and in the Mode section, choose Over Tint. Then press Apply and close this window once more. Now this tint effect also creates a control null that has the same area field and fall off settings. And to keep everything moving in the same way, we need to link the tint controller to the Look controller. So let's do that. First, open both controllers' position properties. Then, on the tint controller, hold the Alt key and click on the stopwatch to open the expression editor. Now, use the Pick Whip tool to connect it to the Look controller's position. Now, whenever you move the Look controller, the tint controller will follow automatically. Perfect. Now let's adjust the tint effect by changing the black color to a dark brown. And for the white, I'll match the same color as the ellipse. And that's it. You can already see how cool this effect looks. Alright, let's animate it. Start by setting a keyframe for the Look controller's position. Move it around to create a smooth motion. Make sure the last keyframe matches the first, so the animation loops seamlessly. Then adjust the animation curves for a polished look. Now, if you want to take this effect even further, You can add more effectors like scale. Just make sure to link the position expressions to the look controller, the same way we did with the tint controller. You can even copy the expression from the tint and paste it into the new controller. At this point, you can just play around and explore different variations of this motion. Let's take one final look at the animation. Super clean, dynamic, and done in just a few clicks with Area.Sense. And as promised, here's your 50% discount code. Use drafts50 at checkout to get half off Area.Sense. And if you're a Buy Me a Coffee member, you get even more discounts, along with free scripts and working files. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, please consider supporting me on my Buy Me a Coffee page. As I said before, for just $1 you get access to this working file from this tutorial and many others, including scripts that will improve your workflow dramatically. So yeah, it's a good deal, trust me. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day, a great life, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.